Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about the cult following that Meghan seems to have. We all know they're called the Sussex Squad and they've got various other names. But before I get into it, let's just take a look at the disclaimer. Full disclaimer can be found down below. All content was found on a public domain, using them under the fair use, fair dealing guidelines. I hope you'll like my videos. Please leave me feedback under the comments section. This is the Moonchild 714 channel. Subscribe, set your notification bell so that you know when a new video has just been posted. All right, I'm just going to go right back to the beginning here. And I had found this set of pictures of Meghan off the Duchess Meghan 8888 off her Tumblr page. Sorry, I just had to take a break for just a minute and sort of take in everything that I've read in the last little bit. It's very disheartening. But I know that Meghan's fans are very clearly very loyal to her, very passionate. They can be attacking to some of us that have negative things to say, or if we don't agree with them. But I just want to show you a few of the things that I found that they pass around between them. And there's like a whole group of them that go out and do things to promote for her or attack people, but they communicate through these social media pages. This was on one of their Tumblr pages, The Abuse of the Duchess of Sussex. It just said that they just published a 4-part article last month, and they go on to say who it's written by, leave them a comment, visit the website. This is kind of what the type of stuff that you get. Coronavirus and the epidemic of royal reporters. Idiotic Sussex opinions. For as long as we can recall, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have, through their actions, silently exposed doing good by leading by example. Meghan and Harry facing one of the publications that caused her or them so much pain in the past 4 years. They've been abused, harassed, bullied, hounded, attacked, racially profiled, ridiculed, tormented her throughout her pregnancy, postpartum, and until today. This goes on to list some of the hashtags where they promote their information. And then I'm just going to go down to the highlighted area. These racist bullies must be held accountable. No one deserves to be treated like a criminal when they haven't done anything wrong. Harry and Meghan are not the problem. The British media, the bots paid to troll, are the ones that are leaving nasty comments. It goes on to say, where I've highlighted at the bottom, that they're talking about the grandfather of the royal family, the brother, the sister-in-law not standing up, their grandson, their nephew, not going to defend her, and talking about, like, all the things that they have that people have criticized. Harry and Meghan deserve to be respected, protected, live their lives, and raising their children in peace. Enough is enough. Bullies are losers. F the tabloids. And it just goes on to list some of the other hashtags. I don't believe in anybody being bullied. I don't condone anybody being attacked for their race. We're all equal in this world, no matter where we're from, the color of our skin. But they can't continue to say, because we don't agree with them, that we're racist. So it just says, don't forget to read our Instagram stories for the coverage on the court hearing. I will also be posting articles, debunking a lot of those malicious stories written by those in the British media. Look at some of the hashtags. We are here, human rights. Respect Meghan's human rights. Oh my Lord. I'm sorry. They're just over the top with this. Then it goes on to say, We need your help to do something about this. This is how you know that the Sussex are winning, and their abusers who can't get over the fact that they can't keep them down no matter what are trying new tactics. Tell all your family members to go and watch that. She's talking about the elephants on Disney. Repost Sussex Squad in a few hours from now, and you'll be able to watch this with your family and friends. The proceeds of the movie are going to Elephant Without Borders, so you will not only be supporting a woman whose projects have been well thought of, executed, completing, but have amazingly impacts and ripple effects for all involved. Okay. But they also went on, and if people said that they didn't like her narration, they attacked and called people racist. All right, let's just think back to all the people that were working for Meghan that left her. If she's so so easy to get along with. Meghan Markle loses a ninth member of her staff in 18 months as a top aide who ran Sussex Royal Foundation quits to become boss of a water company. Okay? These are just some pictures that I found that show Meghan and her controlling, touching, the hand gestures, oh, let me go ahead of you, Harry. Oh, wait, introduce me first. Oh, wait, hold on to me. I'm needy and insecure. Oh, wait, Harry, don't worry about it. I'm no longer shy. Look, Harry can't even catch up with her to hold her hand. She's just bolted, and she's left him. She's on a mission. I'm glad to see that Prince Harry's family, Mike Tyndall, shares emotional footage of Duke on Instagram account. Prince Harry has featured in a social media post shared by, it's very late, Zara's husband, Mike Tyndall, who is Princess Anne's daughter, is the latest sign of support from the Duke of Sussex from within the royal family. They're all trying to support Harry and all the things that he's involved with and show him that they're being supportive to him. The video of Prince Harry that was shared on Mike Tyndall's Instagram account on Thursday afternoon, the footage was initially released by Harry, 35, on Saturday to commemorate the VE Day and what would have been the opening weekend of the Invictus Games. And here's a picture of Zara Phillips, Prince Harry, and Mike Tyndall after a wheelchair rugby game that they competed against one another in several years ago. This is just a timeline. You've probably seen this before, leading up to the Sussex decision to quit the royal family. It says Prince Harry previews virtual Invictus Games activities. The video of Prince Harry was shared on Mike Tyndall's Instagram account on Thursday afternoon. And it goes on to just say again what I had just mentioned a moment ago. Mike Tyndall has also been a keen supporter of the Invictus Games and even competed against Harry in a wheelchair rugby match at the inaugural games in 2014. So I think that this is wonderful that his family is showing support. Okay, here's one of the Sussex squads, and they're comparing Meghan to former President Jimmy Carter. Okay, let me just read this to you. For anyone worrying what Harry and Meghan will do when they leave the royal public life, I give you Jimmy and Rosalind Carter, who arguably have done countless more good for the world after they left the presidency. This is how you change the world. And see a similar future for Harry and Meghan. Okay, she's not in politics. She's not a president. I don't think she's going to be changing the world like President Jimmy Carter did. It says, perhaps now the question is what you need for the monarchy at all once the Queen is no longer with us. And now they're thinking because Meghan's left after the Queen dies that should be the end of it. Harry and Meghan's decision is going to raise bigger questions as to the purpose of a long outdated system. Good for Harry and Meghan and Archie. And for those blaming Meghan for change, Harry has long hinted he would prefer. First you say she was just after the prestige, and now you say she has forced his hand to leave. Just pick one of your jealous, racist-driven stories and stick with it. Oh, the racist abuse of Meghan has put royal staff on high alert. So the the royal family was trying to talk to them and especially protect her on their social media platforms so that people weren't bullying her and saying cruel things. There are to your racist rants and shutting down to protect Meghan. Funny given how much you loons claim they hate her. Watch out, they're coming for your hatred and bigotry. The racist online abuse of Meghan has put royal staff high alert. Here it is. Britain's royal family is beefing up its social media operation amid a rise in racist online abuse targeting the Duchess of Sussex. In the months after the announcement of her pregnancy, sources have told CNN. Kensington Palace staff are devoting more resources to going through deleting comments that are targeting Meghan and blocking abusive Twitter and Instagram accounts. Software is being used to filter out the use of the N-word as well as emojis of guns and knives. As part of the effort, the royal family issued a set of guidelines last week for people engaging with its social media channels. And I remember seeing that. And this is the Sussex squad. She's like, good luck. These bitter, jealous racists are bent out of shape over a baby shower held and paid for by Meghan's wealthy friends. It's genuinely scary to think how they would respond after the baby is born. You'd like to think their hatred and bigotry wouldn't be directed at a baby, but based on how angry and flipped out they are already, it's going to get worse. Little did they realize that this shower had to be sanctioned or Meghan wouldn't have had it. We all heard, allegedly, that the royal family said we don't do showers and we don't do them before the babies are born, that they advised her against it, that she went out and did this on her own against the counsel of the royal family. It gives them comfort to think that somehow everyone in the British royal family hates Meghan, when in reality it endears her to them more that she handles everything without lashing out or batting an eyelash, something the previous generation of royals just didn't adhere to. The crap the Queen's children, she goes on to talk about different things that they've had come out about them and have been embarrassed about. Okay, Sussex squad again. Every time we see a post talking about how unroyal you think Meghan is, please know your jealousy, racism, and bigotry are put on display for all to see, and you can try that anytime someone criticizes Meghan, they get called racist. But in defense, but you know what? That only serves to prove that you actually are a racist. So we're racist either way. Meghan is not perfect. I don't love every outfit she wears. Listen, we don't have a problem with her outfits. I could care less what the woman wears. It's about her character or lack thereof. It's about how she treated the British royal family. It's about how she plays the victim. It's about how she controls Harry and wants her way with everything. Wants to modernize the monarchy. Wanted to come in and be the limelight. Those are the things that bother me. I don't care if she's purple, green, whatever color, has nothing to do with that. They gave her a beautiful wedding. The royal family paid for it. There's her mother, Doria. Prince Charles took excellent care of her, escorting her in, walking her out. They made sure that she was a part of it and involved with the family before the wedding. This is a Sussex squad member going after Meghan's father because they got mad that he was in the tabloids. Listen to this. I'm getting tired of people saying that we should cut Thomas Markle some slack because he isn't used to publicity. Let's be real. This man spent 40 years behind the scenes in Hollywood. Yes, it is different being behind the camera compared to being in front of it, but let's not pretend that he's some farm boy who doesn't understand how the world of public life works. With that fact that leaves two options in their opinion. They think Mr. Markle became a recluse for one reason. He potentially has some deep issues, be they mental, emotional, etc., that impair his ability to engage socially, and he doesn't have the capacity to deal with this. This is, right before the wedding. Also, they said, he is someone who can't help but stir up drama and wreck things for those around him. Another reason that he may have become a recluse. Based on his other children, there is definitely a family history of drama and strife from all corners. No family is perfect, but Meghan, yours certainly is not worse than anybody else's, but you made it worse. You abandoned them. On the other hand, Meghan, who was raised primarily by Doria, big lie, has lived a relatively normal life up until now. And the fact that Doria and Thomas divorced so early in Meghan's life is another indicator that something is not quite stable in how he has lived his life. Not to mention that at best, he and Meghan have a strained relationship. They're making him out to be emotionally unstable, crazy. If there's anybody that is emotionally unstable, we all know that's Meghan Markle. And she's proven that time and time again. That was their engagement announcement. A friend told the Daily Mail there was never any question in Harry's mind that he would sign a prenup. He did not sign a prenup. He was determined that his marriage will be a lasting one, so there's no need for him to sign anything. I think he made a big mistake there because she really came in with nothing, and he has so much to lose, and especially in California, a community property state where everything will have to be divided 50-50. I just hope Harry doesn't buy a house. I hope he makes a decision to get away from her. It's good that he's talking to his family again, and it looks like even extended family members are reaching out to him and showing their support. But he needs to make amends with them and get things straight and be involved in their lives again. Okay, that's it. I'm sorry I went on about that. That just bothered me so much because, again, when you call someone a racist, I think that's a very serious thing, and it's not something that you just throw out there lightly. People who are dislike Meghan or don't agree with the way she's behaved doesn't mean we're racist. I know that there were a few comments written in the paper and things that were out there that talked about inappropriate things and had racial undertones. That's not the majority of people. And just because a couple of people have done that, you can't say that everybody out here is racist. You can't keep using that as an excuse. I'm not racist, and I'm sure many of you watching or all of you watching are not racist either. I believe we're all equal. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you'll subscribe and like my channel and set your notifications for future videos. I apologize for the yawning. It's very late where I am, but I was just reading that, and it just had me very disappointed and upset, and I just wanted to get a video put out for you, uploaded tonight. I hope everybody's doing well. Stay safe, and until I see you next time.